a couple cells in there, and it looks a little thick, so it's probably an arteriole.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer to have something that, where you have adjacent structures, so you can actually tell a little bit about what it is. But right here, you can see that's probably an arteriole also that's cut more of a longitudinal, how it was bending around. Because you can see it's not gonna have about two layers in there. It's only got a couple cells in, you don't have room. And then here it is where it's going into that. So it's probably an arteriole.
So, right there with those red blood cells,
Right there.
like, how would we differentiate that between a capillary and an arteriole?
Okay. One thing is that you can sort of see there's two. I mean, even though sometimes you see just one, but you see two blood cells, and you would not see but a singleton blood cell.
And then
because they're small enough to where they have to squeeze single file. So if you see something with more, like we saw some of that cerebrum that had more, you can see that it's sort of fatter on one end, then you know that all that wasn't a capillary. And you can see two right here. You know, you may make an argument and say that one is an endothelial cell, but they sort of look the same as these, so I'm not sure it's an endothelial cell. But based on that, and I don't like to give an ambiguous something like that.
Okay.
I was just sort of making a point that you saw something over here, you're probably gonna see something, over here too.
So the arteriole, it's not always like round, like a...
Well, no, because if it got cut, like if you got something like this and you cut it like this, it's gonna be round.
Yeah.
But if you cut it, if it's like this and you cut it this way, it's gonna be long.
Will they all be cut that way, or just like that one in particular?
It just, when they make their slices, all these vessels can be oriented in many different ways. And so some of them are going to be cut where you can't even see the lumen. Like it's just tissue, surrounding tissue, you can't see it at all. And some of them will be, like it'll look like an oval because it got cut instead of being just straight as like this, it was a little bit tilted, so it got cut like an oval. So, so I think it's a good question that you're asking because it's a degree of orientation. And sometimes I've been choosing to ask capillaries where they're cut longitudinally because you can see individual blood cells. And there's no doubt. Nobody can say, hey, we're going up and we're going up and down, we can see another bare looking cell here, so probably it can hold two, That way you can see so clearly that it is single cell, in a file, going in a file. So, to me, that's a big difference. Okay, so I think we've done. Okay, we already know that's probably
nerve bundle.
It's a what?
Nerve bundle.
And you can sort of tell they sort of have wavy, it's a little